Welcome back to Chatter Nest. I'm really glad you're here today. Take a moment, just relax, and settle in, because today's story is simple, but very real. In today's episode, you're going to learn real-life English phrases you can use in cafes. Simple things like how to order politely, how to correct a mistake, how to complain without sounding rude, and how to handle awkward situations. Also, at the end of this episode, I'll give you a simple list of all the important phrases, idioms, and words we use today, with their meanings, and when you can use them in real life. So you can take a screenshot and practice anytime you want. It was a calm afternoon. Not too noisy, not too quiet. Just the kind of place where you go to relax and enjoy your coffee. You walk into a small cafe. The smell of fresh coffee is everywhere. You take a deep breath and walk up to the counter. The barista smiles and says, "Hi, what can I get for you?" You pause for a second. "Now, here's something important. What can I get for you?" This is a very common phrase in cafes. It simply means, "What would you like to order?" You will hear this everywhere. You reply slowly, "Hi, I'd like a hot cappuccino, please." "I'd like." This is a polite way to order something. Much better than just saying, "Give me." The barista nods. "Sure. Anything else?" You shake your head. "No, that's all. Thank you." You pay, take your receipt, and move to the side. Everything feels normal. Let me ask you something. When you order in English, do you feel confident or nervous? Comment honestly. Confident or nervous? After a few minutes, your name is called. Alex. You walk forward, smiling slightly. You take the cup and sit down at a nearby table. You lift the cup, take a sip, and suddenly, something feels wrong. This is not cappuccino. It tastes different, stronger, bitter. You look at the cup again. It says, black coffee. Your heart pauses for a second. Something feels wrong. We use this when we notice a problem, but we are not sure yet. For example, something tastes strange. Something looks different. Something doesn't match expectations. You think, did I say it wrong? Did they hear it wrong? Now you're in that moment. That slightly awkward moment, where you don't know what to do. Be honest. What would you do here? Drink it anyway. Go back and say something. Comment, 1 or 2. You sit there, holding the cup, thinking. You don't want to complain. You don't want to sound rude. But at the same time, this is not what you ordered. This is not what I ordered. This is a very useful sentence. We use it when we receive something wrong. Example situations. Wrong food. Wrong product. Wrong item. You take a deep breath. And finally, you stand up. Slowly. You walk back to the counter. Your voice is soft. "Excuse me. Excuse me." Very important polite phrase. We use it to get someone's attention respectfully. The barista looks at you. Yes. You hesitate for a second. Then you say, "I think there might be a mistake." There might be a mistake. This is a soft and polite way to say, something is wrong. Instead of saying, "You made a mistake," we say, "There might be a mistake." The barista looks confused. "Oh, what seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem?" This means, what is wrong? You show the cup. "I ordered a cappuccino." but this looks like black coffee. There is a short silence. Then the barista checks the receipt. Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. A natural apology. Used when we accept a mistake. You quickly reply, "It's okay. It's okay." Used to show you are not angry. The barista smiles. "I'll make a new one for you right away." Right away means immediately. Without delay. You go back to your seat. This time, you feel different. A little more confident. Because you spoke. You handled the situation. And nothing bad happened. A few minutes later, your name is called again. You walk up. This time, you check the cup carefully. You take a sip. And finally, it's perfect. You smile. Sometimes, we stay silent. Not because we don't know what to say, but because we're afraid. Afraid of sounding wrong. Afraid of making mistakes. But today, you spoke. And that small moment, that simple sentence, that might be a mistake, was not just English. It was confidence. Before you go, tell me this. If you were in this situation, what exact sentence would you say? Write it in the comments. Thank you for being here. And remember, real English is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to speak. I'll see you in the next episode of Chatternest.